Hello golfers and welcome to Blunder Boys Pursuing Par, a new series where I am going to be playing a par 3 course, trying to hit par. So here we go, Mastick Woods. This is in the Metro Parks in Cleveland. First tee shot on a par 4 of this executive course, and I'm going to be on the fairway. I think I just hit the 6-iron there. So it's going to leave me a short shot. You can see the pin, and I'm pin seeking. Great shot to give me a awesome look at birdie would be a great way to start the series. So lining up this putt, pretty close. You can see Bob getting in the way here a little bit, but I just miss it. So miss the birdie, and I'll hit the par shot. The second hole here is a 145-yard par 3. Pretty straightforward. Really, overall, this course is a fairly simple course. Nothing too fancy, but it's close by, and I think it's going to be interesting to see how I do playing it multiple times. Get myself in a little bit of a tricky spot. In the past, I've talked to you all about the fact that I really struggle with those shots. These greens aren't elevated, so as long as you get it up, you can get it up and down. I'm going to be putting for par here, about 10 feet, trying to find the speed on these aerated greens. Easier said than done. But it's going to be an easy enough tap-in for a bogey. That's going to put me +1 after 2. Third hole, 190-yard par 3. A little bit on the longer side. Pull out the 5-iron. Hit it, and it's to the left, to the left, to the left. And I actually hit the trees and get a very fortunate bounce back just to the left side of the fairway. I'm going to hit my sand wedge here. And you can see the sand kicking up there. On the green, putting for par, happy with that. And I just can't get the speed right. A little bit uphill, again, aerated punch greens. So for bogey, and I'll hit that. Trying to limit the number of 3 putts. I've done well so far this year. This is only my second round. So the next shot, we're on a short par 3. Again, now I'm to the right, so I've missed right, I've missed left, and I've missed right again. And I'm going to be on the right side of the green. Spot, again, that I struggle with. Pull out the gap wedge, just trying to get it up and down. Telling my buddy about the fact that I struggle with these shots too. Trying to hit, a little bit of like a bump and run more or less here. Not much of a run. So some poor camera work leaves me off screen, but you can see I leave that shot just a little bit long, easy enough to mop up for a bogey. It's going to put me +3 after 4. The fifth hole is a long par 4, relatively, 310 yards. So I'm going to pull out the 3 hybrid, first time I've hit it this round. And I'm going to barely find the fairway. That's going to leave me a little bit more than 100 yards. And I'm going to aim for the pin. And I'm going to hit my spot, but it's going to skip up and past the green onto the back fringe. So I'm putting from here. Trying to leave it close and not bad, not great. So a little bit of a tricky putt, about 5-6 feet. A little bit of break. Use the hips to push it in there, and I'm pretty happy about that. So we're going to get par. We're going to clean that up. Puts me +3 after 5. Not bad here as far as the first pursuing par goes. So short par 3 comes. It's an elevated green, and it's a very, very narrow green. You really don't have much option. So I hit the gap wedge. I hit it pretty poorly, honestly. So again, awkward here. Here's one that I really struggle with. So I'm about 5-6 feet below the green. I get it up, but then it rolls. You can see me kind of shrugging. That's going to leave me just off the back for another bump and run. Shout out to John Carter. He's given me some information on some practice for bump and runs, and so far this year they've been working great. So I have about a 6-7 footer, and I just miss it. So instead of saving the bogey, I'm going to get that double bogey. First double of the day, +5 now after 6. Looks like that par is not going to happen on the first go around. So hole 7's another par 4. Fairly short. I elect to hit the 5-iron, and I'm left again with the 5-iron. You can hear the 4, and I'm way off, way left here. Just trying to get myself back in play, get myself on the green, and I just about do it. Hard to tell. They're dark blue flag, so I'm about 35 feet looking for the right speed. I can't do any better than that, honestly. I'm within about 3-4 feet, and I'm going to save the par on a pretty bad first shot. We're going into the 8th, +5, another short par 3. That's kind of the name of this course, Mastick Woods, short par 3s. It's a nice, fun, easy course to play, especially on a day after work. We got lucky today. It was a beautiful, beautiful Thursday in early April. So the Texas wedge off the front of the green and leaves me a good shot in for a par. 5 over after 8. Really happy with it. You're going to see me use the driver here for the first time. I usually slice this. Not today. I hit it dead straight. I wish I would have aimed a little bit left. I was kind of trying to play my slice, but that's okay. Better hitting it straight, which I have been this year. Going to leave me a good attacking approach shot, and I do a pretty decent job. Just a little bit above the pin, but I'm putting for birdie here on the 9th to be +4 if I hit it. So the birdie putt, it's downhill, but it's early, and I hit it too slow. So that's going to leave me a par putt, and I hit it. Amped up about that. +5. I am happy with that. Thanks for watching, guys. If you watched this whole thing, give it a like, give us a subscribe. Peace.